Next question, students. If 1 0 of the polynomial, here the polynomial they have given is x square minus 3kx plus 4k. Okay. Here they are telling 1 0 of the polynomial is twice the other they are telling. Means originally we have zeros as alpha and beta, isn't it? So the new zeros will be, so if one is alpha and the other zero will be twice the other, means twice of alpha, means 2 alpha. Understood, students? So beta is nothing but twice of the 1 0. Okay, so 2 alpha. Now what we have to do is, here you write the standard form ax square plus bx plus c. So write the values of a is equal to 1, the coefficient of x square is 1 and coefficient of x is minus 3k, the value of b is minus 3k and the value of c is 4k. This is a constant term. Okay, now we are having sum of the zeros. What is sum of the zeros? Formula, students, that is equal to minus b by a. Okay, sum of the zeros means what? We have to add the two zeros. What are the new zeros? Alpha plus 2 alpha, that is equal to minus is there in our formula, and the value of b is again minus 3k by a. A is nothing but 1. Okay, this gives 3 alpha is equal to, so we have minus outside the bracket. So write the additive inverse of minus 3k, that is plus 3k, and 3k by 1 gives 3k. Understood, students? Now what is the value of alpha from here? So transpose into 3 towards this side. So alpha is equal to 3k by 3. So alpha is equal to k. Understood? Now we have found out alpha by using sum of the zeros. Now take product of zeros. Okay. Product of zeros, what is the formula, students? That is equal to c by a. Clear? So our new zeros are alpha and 2 alpha. So multiply these two, that gives c by a, means c is 4k and by a is 1. So 2 alpha into alpha gives 2 alpha square, that is equal to 4k. Clear, students? Now alpha square is equal to 4k divided by 2. Okay. So what is the alpha value here, students? That is k. You place alpha as k, and here alpha square means k square, that is equal to, here you can write like this also. Here alpha square will be equal to k square. Okay. If you square on both sides. So k square is equal to 4 divided by 2 is 2 and 1. Okay, students. Now transpose this k towards LHS side, what it will become? So k square by k will be equal to 2. Clear? So 1k in the denominator and 1k in the numerator gets cancelled out. So only 1k will be there in the numerator, then k will be equal to 2. Therefore, the value of k is equal to 2, students. Did you understand, students? The sum of zeros of the polynomial root 2x square minus 17 is, means what we have to do? We have to find the sum of the zeros. Okay. So how to start the solution? So before that we have to write the standard form of a quadratic polynomial. Okay. The standard form of quadratic polynomial is ax square plus bx plus c. Okay, below the standard form, you write our equation. So, polynomial root 2x square minus 17 is there. See, if you observe here, minus 17 is a constant term and we don't have x term. So, the value of b will be 0, 0 into x. This is our equation. Okay. Now, what we have to do? We have to find out what is a. The value of a is, in place of a, root 2 is there, and in place of b, 0 is there, and in place of c, minus 17 is there. Is it clear, students? Now we have to find the sum of the zeros. Sum of the zeros means what? The zeros of the polynomial are alpha and beta. Okay, you add these two. What is the formula for sum of the zeros? Minus b by a. Okay, so apply the values of a and b here, students. What is the value of b? That is 0. So minus 0 by a root 2. Okay. So 0 by any number gives the value as 0. Okay. Therefore, you have to write the last step as sum of zeros is equal to 0. Understand, students? Next question, students. Here they're asking us the zeros of the polynomial p of x is equal to x square plus 4x plus 3. So the given polynomial is p of x is equal to x square plus 4x plus 3. Okay, this is a quadratic polynomial. It is in the form of ax square plus bx plus c. So what is the value of a here? So the coefficient of x square, a means coefficient of x square and its value is 1. If there is no number before x square term means the coefficient will be 1 and comma b coefficient of x that is 4 and c is equal to 3 that is the constant term. So how to find the zeros of the polynomial now? Okay. So what we have to do is from the basic thing I am going to explain, students. Okay. So first what we have to do is we have to write a into c means 1 into 3 that is equal to 3. Now the value of b is 4. So we have to take the value of we have to take two integers in such a way that after adding or subtracting we get the value b that is 4. So directly we have 1 and 3. We have to take the factors of a into c, product of a and c that is 3. Okay, what are the factors of 3? That is 3 and 1. Okay, if you add this 3 and 1, you will get the value 4 and if you multiply 3 and 1, you will get the product a into c. Clear, students? Now, you have to split the middle term means x square plus. Now, this 4x is splitted means this 4x can be written as 3x plus 1x plus 3. Okay. So, here how many terms are there, students? Here 4 terms are there. So, in the first 2 terms, you can take out common x. So, if you take out x, x will be there in the first term and 3 will be there in the second term. So, now I am going to tell you the easy method to get the another factor. So, here in the bracket x plus 3 is there. No, here also we should get the same x plus 3. And in between we have to place one sign and one number. Okay. So, observe this. Third and fourth terms, here 1x is there, inside the bracket already x is there, so the number we can place here is 1 and here positive, the third term is positive and inside the bracket the first term is positive and fourth term is positive and inside the bracket second term is also positive. So here if we have same signs, use positive sign. So we have placed one sign and on a number. Okay. So now out of these 2 terms, now how many terms are there? Here only 2 terms are there. Okay. So take out one term, common term that is x plus 3. If you take out that, so what will be the remaining terms here? So x plus 1 will be the remaining here. Okay, students. Now what we have to do here is we have to find the zeros. So to get the zeros, we have to equate these factors to 0. Okay. So now take x plus 3 is equal to 0 and x plus 1 is equal to 0. Okay. So x is equal to plus 3 after transposing becomes minus 3 and x is equal to plus 1 after transposing becomes minus 1. So the zeros of the polynomial are alpha and beta, students. So alpha, the value of alpha is minus 3 and the value of beta is minus 1. Did you understand, students? These are the zeros of the polynomial x square plus 4x plus 3 that is minus 3 and minus 1. Clear, students? Next question, students. If one zero of the polynomial 6x square plus 37x minus of k minus 2 is reciprocal of the other, then what is the value of k? So we know that the 2 zeros of polynomial are, the original zeros are alpha and beta. So what is the condition they have given here, students? So one zero is the reciprocal of the other. So if you take the first 0 as alpha, then the new zeros will be alpha and its reciprocal means alpha and 1 by alpha. Okay. So, if we write the standard form of our quadratic polynomial, that is ax square plus bx plus c. So, from here we can write the values of a is equal to 6, b is equal to 37 and c minus of k minus 2. Okay, c value is minus of k minus 2. So we have sum of the zeros and product of the zeros in our hand, students. We have sum of the zeros and product of the zeros in our hand. So don't go for alpha plus beta sum of the zeros because it will be a lengthy way to solve. Go for alpha beta for this type of question. Okay. So product of zeros. So product of zeros means you have to multiply the zeros. Okay. So what are the new zeros here, students? Alpha and 1 by alpha. So alpha into 1 by alpha is equal to, what is our formula? That is C by A. Clear, students? So alpha into 1 by alpha will be equal to, what is the value of C? Minus of K minus 2. And by, what is the value of A? That is 6. Now we are going to solve for k now, students. So here in the LHS part, alpha in the numerator and alpha in the denominator gets cancelled out for one time. So in the LHS part we have only 1. So remove the bracket in the numerator, students, that is minus k and plus 2 divided by 6. Now transpose divided by 6 towards LHS. This becomes 1 into 6 will be equal to minus k plus 2. Clear, students? Now 1 into 6 is 6. That is equal to minus k plus 2. Now transpose plus 2 towards LHS side. It will become minus 2. So 6 minus 2 is equal to minus k. Clear, students? Now 6 minus 2 gives 4. 4 is equal to minus k. So therefore we can write the value of k as minus 4. So how did you get minus 4, students? Multiply minus 1 with both LHS and RHS. You will get the value of k, that is minus 4. Did you understand, students?